as the black sheep of your family, you are going to crash out one day. And if you haven't crashed out already, you're probably going to crash out soon. And here is why. When you are the black sheep, everybody treats you like you are their emotional dumping ground, their punching bag, their doormat. They want to just walk all over you. They want to just unleash all their anger, pain, and frustrations out on you. They want to just dump all of their emotions onto you and make you carry the weight and burden of their pain. These people don't respect you enough. They don't love you enough. They don't care about you enough to not treat you with contempt. And what happens is the black sheep gets mistreated by everybody that they are around. And when you are constantly mistreated by people, you build up a lot of pent up frustration, anger, agony, pain, sadness, betrayal, embarrassment, humiliation. It's just so many emotions that you have bottled up inside of you. And eventually, those emotions are going to come to the surface and they are going to erupt. You're going to erupt one day because you can't contain all of that pain. You will lose your mind keeping all of that stuff bottled in. And what happens is when you finally crash out on your family, on your siblings, on your parents, on whoever it is that takes care of you or that you are around, when you finally crash out on them, that's when they start to see how much pain you are actually in. And a lot of times this happens because the black sheep is very strong. We don't always boo-hoo cry when someone upsets us or hurts our feelings. What we will do is we will take it, we will swallow it, we will do whatever we have to do and keep it moving, keep it pushing, and not show them how affected we are. But they don't see what we're doing behind closed doors when we're spiraling, when we're upset, when we're angry, when we are talking to ourselves about how upset we are and how they did us so wrong. When we may shed a few tears behind closed doors, but we don't want them to see it because we don't want them to see us break. But eventually it's going to get to a point where we're going to break. Because a lot of times what they'll do is they'll just keep harping on us, keep throwing emotions on us, keep throwing pain our way, and expect us to not be affected by it. It's like the black sheep gets treated like shit their whole life, and then finally, when they finally explode, people are looking at them like they're crazy, like they're unstable, when it's like, no, we've just been traumatized for years, we've just been abused for years, we've been bottling all this stuff in, and we're finally unleashing that pain because this pain is too much to endure, it's too much to contain. Your body is like a container, and when your body can no longer hold that pain, it's going to erupt. That pain is going to come out. So when you start crashing out on your family, start crashing out on your parents, that's when they finally see how much pain you're actually in. And they need to see this because they need to see the aftermath of what they have done to you. They need to know that they can't keep treating you this way and hurting you this way because it's affecting you. And the thing is, they do love you, but they don't love you enough. Because if they loved you enough, they would be cautious about how they treat you. And I will say this, sometimes the black sheep needs to crash out because everybody needs to see how much pain you are in, and they need to get a dose of their own fucking medicine. When they get a dose of their own medicine, then they're going to think twice before they mistreat you again. And when they see how much pain you're in, that's when they can actually start taking you seriously and realizing they have to adjust how they treat you because they don't want to see you crashing out again. So sometimes crashing out may be the best thing that you can do.